We are back. It has been said that music that is intimate, uplifting, and conscious-raising are words that best describe our next guest. She's a singer, songwriter, and thespian. Please welcome Boston native Miss Andrea Kelly to the show. Welcome, Andrea. Oh, we just lost it temporarily. Hopefully she'll call right back. How are you doing?
I'm back. Sorry, got disconnected.
No, that's okay. I was stalling anyway. They're very tired of hearing me and want to hear more about you.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Boston in the house, that's how we do
Boston. Yep, I'm born and raised in Boston.
Yeah. Hey, let me say this. I love your voice, Miss Kelly, and like I said earlier, you are now one of my favorite singers of all time. How about that?
Thank you. We're actually in the studio now working on another song.
Good. So, we'd like to see you at work. And by the way, shout out goes out to Mr. Mike Majette for putting this interview together. A good friend of mine from way back in my earlier days, so I want to give him kudos.
Shout out to Mike. Thanks for doing everything. He's awesome. He does everything for me. He does all my shows. We've been working together for maybe almost 3 years now, and it's a patient process, but it's coming together slowly. The universe is showing us favor, and it's coming together. So I'm glad that he's on my team.
He's a good young man, and I say young, and I use that term loosely, but don't tell him I said. Hey, so you've been singing since you were 7 years old. When did it dawn on you that your voice could put you on a path to a professional career in singing?
Actually, the first memory that I have of really being able, knowing that I might have a voice, is I used to have this little play school tape recorder with a little microphone on it, and I used to take blank tapes from my parents, and I would sit in my room and I would record myself copying Whitney Houston, and I would sing her songs. And I remember running into my mom's office like, "Mommy, listen to me." And I played it back for her. She said, "Oh, we have a little superstar." And it was like, that was my moment where I never stopped singing. That was the moment that I remember. And as I got older and I started singing in my church, even when I was young, I had a really, really strong voice. And people would say, "You brought tears to my eyes." And I was like, you know what? This is a gift that you cannot let go to waste. If you have a talent or a gift that moves people's emotions, that's something you can't let go to waste. And that's really what I knew.
Well, listen, when you have a 4-octave range, and come on, you cannot let that go to waste.
Yeah. I was trained classically at Spelman. I was trained classically. I started as a music major for 4 years, so I had to sing opera. And anyone that really, really, really wants to sing, really have a range and be able to sing various genres, I always say that classical music is the foundation, because with that technical training, that vocal training, you can do anything with that. You learn how to use your voice in so many different ways. And so that 4 years at Spelman really, really matured my voice to just from just singing like the people I heard on the radio to really learning how to use my voice.
Well, great lead way into the Spelman Nights. Now, your tenure at Spelman College, you found yourself in musicals on the stage. How was that different than anything you'd done up to that point?
The musicals that we did at Spelman, I was part of the AUC drama ministry. And so we would do gospel plays. One of my class, he went to Morehouse. His name was Brandon Rainey, and he would do a lot of the theater productions, and he was the head of the drama ministry in the AUC. And he was the one that kind of always put me in the front line. And the difference with that is that we got to travel. I'd always done musicals when I was a kid, like operettas in school. I was in private school, so it's something I always did. The difference was I didn't get to travel and do it. So once the drama ministry started going to different places, to different schools, we went to LA, we sang for Kirk Franklin. That's what made me really, really fall in love with the stage and performing for people. But musicals was something done. I went to music camp, and my mom always made sure that, I was going to the symphony every month. So, I've always been cultured around music. So, but though the difference was in college that I was able to travel and do it, and I kind of made a little name for myself on campus. So it was fun. It was fun.